Look, yeah, I said we got Dose in the beatbox too, cause you already know what happened. He's a hip hop dude. He come back from the 80s, 90s, 2000s. You already know that his career is astounding. Matter of fact, I'm too nice, and you already know that when I come through, I play the beat, he play the flow. I come through and I do it like a professional. Keep the beat going, Dose, let's go. He throw the mix on it and I go and catch it. Matter of fact, I'll stop and rebound it and I'll catch it. Throw it off the backboard, flip and reverse it, dunk it. Cause you already know I'm coming through and I'm the one, kid. You see that Uly Monster here with his right hand going up and down, cause you know that he got that right, man. You see what happened to the other guy, and you already know what's gonna happen to this other guy. Hey.
Damn. That had to be the hardest intro on the show so far, dog.
Sporting touch of hands. Round number one. There's that fast start, and that is the fastest knockout in bare knuckle fighting championship.
Hey, mama, no born in the Bronx, raised in Dade. Been in the city since Pit had braids. Bahapanti parties, plata know how to sneak me out. Now it's 7-figure meetings every day. We leave the house. It's game time. The game's mine. You know the vibe. Yo, viajado el mundo entero, reppin' 305.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Don't Blink Podcast.
Yes.
You know I got the kid in the building.
We in here.
You're looking fresh today, though.
You already know what it is. I see your hair.
You see it?
You see the color?
First time in my life I dyed my hair at 40 years old. What am I going through, bro?
Yeah, nothing. It's Let It Rip season 3.
Hey, man, today on the show we got Fulanito, a.k.a. Dose.
Yes.
A.k.a. he got 12 other names.
What up, yo? What up, yo?
Rafa, man.
Que comienza la fiesta.
Ya comienza la fiesta, yeah.
Guayando.
Hey, as y'all gonna see, because I know we're gonna put this together, he came in here, fucking beatboxed the shit out of this mic, and it was raw as fuck. I thought it was some fucking, I thought Rex was playing a new beat.
Yeah, we
And
came
then
in.
Two Nights came up and killed it too.
Oh, man.
Always,
it's the
bro.
energy, bro. It's the vibes. Dose is a pioneer of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
pioneer
absolutely.
of the game. And, man, we've done so many things together. He's been able to give me a lot of opportunities. We're going to get into it, you know what I'm saying, during the podcast,
listen,
man. But this is awesome to have you here, my bro.
Mike the other day, Mike, Mike the other day was showing me some music from yours from back in the day. I'm like, bro, you used to dance to this shit in school and shit.
Oh, it's your wiggling, just a little bit.
Hey, that right there was the one on here too. My brother, where everything start, man? Where you from? Where we born and raised at?
New York City.
New York City.
Yeah.
I see Washington Heights. You Dominican?
Yeah, Dominican. Grew up in Washington Heights.
My people out
Went to
there too,
143,
man.
George Washington High School, art and design.
Shout out to my boy G-Man out there.
Yeah.
Man. So, from the Heights. I started my music thing up there. And when I went to art and design, I hooked up with a MC producer. And that's when I started doing my first demos. And I ended up sending it to Cutting Records up on Dykeman.
Okay. Oh, yeah, so you kept it right in the hood.
Yeah.
You walked it over.
Yeah. They had a record store.
Yeah.
The record company, Cutting Records, had a record store. So I went to the record store with the demo, and they signed me right there on the spot, and that's where everything started.
That's dope, man. What
And
year?
how old was it? Yeah, how old were you at that time?
I was 18.
18? Okay, so young man.
Hell yeah.
And you have music in your family, or how'd you get musical, bro? Or just
just me. Well, I was really just into art,
Right.
Like into drawing and everything. When I went to art and design, that was really the main thing. But in a school like that, there's also like singers and MCs and producers.
especially
Art
in
is
New
art.
York. Especially in New York.
So I started like hanging out with like the rappers and everything, and beatboxing and banging on the tables and rapping at lunch. And then before you know it, I was rapping. I was trying to emulate LL Cool J. He was my hero.
Oh, man.
I was always trying to copy him, trying to sound exactly like him.
Damn.
I was the man. He still is the man. Shit.
Hell yeah.
He like 60, looking like he's still 30 and shit.
For real.
Yeah, Hall of Fame shit.
So what happened? So what happened after that? You got out of school. What happened when you went to Cuddy Records?
Yeah, I was right. I was a senior that year
Okay.
in high school. And then I took the demo out there. And then they signed me up. We put out this record called Outlaw. It was a hip hop record. Went like double lead.
Okay.
It went double lead. It went like nowhere.
It went aluminum.
Yeah, something like that. Little Louis Vega played it on the radio. Though. He looked out. I remember he played it on. I think it was Kiss FM. But then my very next single was a hip house record. That's what was "Do What You Want to Do." That was under 2 in a Room, and then that's when I had my first hit. The second joint. So blew up in Europe.
And how'd you know that was it?
Yeah.
Not obviously not thinking after, because you saw what happened after, but like when in those moments right there, it was like, yo, this was the one.
Oh yeah, no. When we started getting like the calls from like the record pools and the clubs and out in Europe, it was like blew up in London first and all that. You know, that was my first show was out there in London.
Oh shit,
nice. And there was no social media back then, boy. Ain't no Instagram back then.
Yeah, there was like this festival called the Helter Skelter. You know, I ended up getting on stage. It was like mad groups, and I ended up getting on like around 5:30. It was like 5:30, 5 a.m.
Yeah, but out there, they're there still. They're still.
They was in there. Like,
yeah.
Oh, it was thousands and thousands of people. So you imagine craziness.
Hell yeah.
I went to a couple of shows in Europe, dog, and they come out and they stay out all night. I was in Belgium one time and it was off the chain.
No, and if you out of town, boy, they love you over there.
I was in Belgium and you know who played as part? I went with Pitt and then who was part of the set list, which I think closed up the show was La Tanguita Roja. What's up with those people?
Oro Solido?
Oro Solido in Belgium, dog.
Raul Acosta.
Yeah. In Belgium.
Damn, recently you guys got like a little tour going on too, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
really?
actually got a show coming up over here in Miami at Tiesto.
Oh, nice.
He's going to be up in there too, yeah.
No
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's,
With Oro Solido?
Oro Solido.
Oro Solido. Yeah.
Ulile and Amarfis. Yeah,
That's fun. That's
it'll
awesome.
be dope, man.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, but I realized that I had a hit when I was able to quit my job. I was working.
Yeah.
I was working and trying to record. Then I was doing shows while I was working. So I used to work the night shift. And if I had a show at the Tunnel, like at 2:00, you know, my boss would let me like get out. And go,
on some
I'll be
8
back.
Mile shit. On some
I'll
8
be
Mile.
back. I'll be back like around 4:30. The limo's gonna pick me up, but I'll be back like 4:30. And they were like, sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
This and that. So I would do shows, and I did that for about a month. And then eventually I said, I gotta quit.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting shows
Where
every
were you
week.
working?
I was printing.
Oh, printing.
Yeah, late night,
printing
like
world.
papers and
Yeah.
printing and all like for 12 hours. And shit. And I used to work the weekends. That was the worst.
Oh shit.
You know, so I did that for about 2 years, but I was recording like my records and all that during that time. Then eventually something blew up, and I was like, okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Oh shit. And when you when you were part of a group when you went to Europe, or that was your own thing?
We were two in a room, so it was like my partner. His name was Roger Pauletta.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to high school together and all that. So he, the DJ, producer, and I'm the rapper and everything.
Okay. And what? So what happened? Did you guys go on tour through London, or were you?
Oh yeah, we went all over Europe. Yeah, we did like a 3-month tour.
Oh
We
shit.
went out
And you're 18 years old, dog.
At that point, I was already like 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
Still young as hell.
You're
young
still
as hell.
doing it.
Yeah, because after Do What You Want, then I had the really big hit, which was Wiggle It.
Oh, that's
Wiggle
the
is the one that really like solidified. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna go to college yet.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to college, but then the record blew up. So
And was that like around the same time that you had already written that, or like when you're on the road for that first song? You
Damn, I was thinking the same damn question, bro.
because you know,
You
got some hits.
get vibes from where you go.
Right, and you might have some hits written down from like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That people, you know.
yeah, like we used to come out here to Florida a lot, to Miami.
Yeah.
When Do What You Want first hit and everything, we used to come out here do a lot of Power 96 stuff and
Yeah.
all that
Yeah.
stuff. So I got inspired out here just watching everybody wilding out. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, and that's when I decided I want to move here. Way back then, you know what I mean? But then, yeah, just seeing people wiggling when they were dancing, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna write this song called Wiggle It. You
That's
know,
awesome.
and that was the next
Sure
thing.
enough.
That's awesome. It became a hit, dog. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it was good times, man.
And what happened after that?
Well, after that, then I just toured the world.
Yeah.
You know,
Yo, but Wiggle It, you dropped the Dolo?
It was still in the tuna room.
Okay, it was still in the tuna room, yeah.
I'm the only rapper, but
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, yeah. But yeah, we toured the world, went everywhere, like all over Europe. We were out in Australia, Japan, and you know, even Jamaica. That was fun.
That's awesome. Yeah. Jamaica, you could have written Wiggle It Part 2.
I had a ball. Yeah. But yeah, we just toured around for years, and then it kind of slowed down. Then I put out this other record in '94 called El Trago. Aquí yo quiero trago.
Yeah.
Rompemos la jayola.
Yeah. That's Baja Panty all day, every day.
Rest in peace, Danny Vargas.
Yeah.
El Wepa Man. Yeah, so that was like the hit right there that kind of like got me back on the map again. Then I started touring again when that record came out. And then it did that for a bit. Then eventually we created another group, you know, just messing around in the studio. I was trying to copy Luke,
Yeah.
you know, with the high voice. Shake the shimmy, baby! Shake the shimmy, go, pop, pop!
About to turn into a live concert in this mug.
Yeah, I was trying to copy Luke, you know. So we did this record and we put out here in Miami. Nobody was having it. They were like, "We already got Luke.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that shit, nigga. Get out of here."
Yeah.
But the thing is, this DJ, Constantino Padovano, rest in peace. He was the one that remixed it. He remixed it and it did it in a house version. Did a house version. He took the acapella of my bass record and just put it on a house record.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
And that's when it blew up. It blew up in France when went gold out there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, gold in England.
What year was that? Like late 90s, early 2000s?
That was 95. The
Oh,
year,
95,
the year,
yeah,
the year
yeah.
right after El Trago when I was Two in a Room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was on tour. I was on tour in Europe, like as Two in a Room. But then simultaneously, that 740 Boys record, which is Shimmy Shake, blew up over there at the same time. So I was out there in my Two in a Room like tour, which was kind of like, it was alright. It was like it wasn't like the huge record.
Right.
But then there was this other record that was number one. So then, like my boy Winston and Pickles, like Olito, we sent them out to beat the 740 Boys because I was on tour. And then it was just blowing up. And then eventually said, yo, this shit's almost gold. So I pretty much then ditched the Two in a Room situation. I'm like, okay, now I'm in the 740 Boys. So I just started then touring under that.
Oh shit!
Yo, so but then you started with the hip hop, and then
it was hip hop. Yeah,
you started with hip hop, and then what made you transition? Was it that coming to Miami and seeing all, and then you was like, damn, I could just flip.
Well,
it
there was
Spanish?
like that movement of like hip house, like even or that kind of style Big Daddy Kane was doing. That was like that up tempo that was almost like housey or dance. So when everybody was like mixing up the house and the hip hop and all that, so that's when I started doing that. I sampled some disco records and put raps on it, and it ended up working out.
Hell yeah!
But I was really like I was really hardcore like hip hop. I really wanted to do hip hop. I was doing this
that
hip
New York in you.
Yeah, I was trying to do this hip house stuff, just kind of like all right, I'll do this right now. All right, but I'm gonna get on my LL. Rakim situation. That's really what I want to be.
I want to let them know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because that was always my thing. I wanted to do hip hop, but eventually it didn't pan out because the other thing kept blowing up.
Yeah,
whether it was house or whatever, and then I said, well, I guess this is my lane. So I stuck to that.
That's dope.
Then eventually became merengue and all that, but that's later on.
Yeah. Well, how do we get to merengue?
Oh, well, that was actually then the very next year after that.
Because records after 740.
96?
After 740, yeah. So in 96 we recorded it. We recorded Guayando.
Yeah.
We did Guayando. We were like, let's try something because my partner's father, or my ex-wife's father también, because it's all in the family there. Is an accordion player. A famous accordion player in the Dominican Republic. So I would always like go to his shows because I was after his daughter, So I'm always like, I'm going. I want to go see it. I was really trying to check her out. But then eventually I was like checking out what they were doing, and I was liking. I was like, it'd be nice to put a rap to this. So then eventually we called Arsenio. That's his name, Arsenio de la Rosa. We called him over to the studio to record an accordion track, and then I just figured out we wrote something, and I came up with Guayando, and that was the rest is history.
Damn,
Guayando's
fucking innovator, dog. You came with that shit. No shit. And accordion too, huh?
Yeah. No, and there was a
I never imagined I would be doing that. Like even merengue, I never thought I would be doing merengue. But then I knew.
Yeah, that's complete opposite from hip hop.
Yeah. But then I was liking like what Proyecto Uno was doing.
Yeah.
And Sandy Papo. Rest in peace, both of them. It's a lot of rest in pieces happening, right?
Man. Rest in peace, man. For real. It's life.
But they inspired me with what they were doing with the hip house.
Right.
I mean, with merengue house.
Yeah.
In the merengue house, I just wanted to do it my own flavor, and that's when with the accordion, that's what made it different.
You've done a ton of different genres in music, bro.
And
hit in a couple of different genres.
Yeah. Big mess.
Yeah, he's made sancocho with a few things.
It's an organized mess, right? It's an organized mess somehow. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I've had to do shows as Two in a Room, then I had to like switch my outfit and become Fulanito. That's happened a few times.
Where do you get where do you think you get your creative from, bro? What's the process, dog, that you go through for all this?
I don't know. I just felt like always as a kid, just always like creative and just always singing stuff and writing or rapping, emulating whatever, like rapper. Yeah, and I would always try to sound like them because I could change my voice a lot. So I would always sound exactly like them and freak everybody out.
Yeah, no. I mean, one of the creative processes was coming to Miami, seeing that shit wiggle everywhere.
Yeah, those parties were crazy over here. And I was like,
parties and shit.
Yeah, I used to go home inspired.
That shit.
Back to New York inspired. Yeah.
That shit was
so after 740 Boys, right? You already like what 20? You was already.
That was 25.
Yeah, you was already in the
at that
vibes.
point. Yeah.
Traveled already. You know what I'm saying?
Been around the world a few times already at that point.
Yeah. So. And how was at that time? Because I'm thinking like, how were you like during those times, because it was the beginning of your career, like with the industry and like you know how the points and the registering songs and this and that,
it's like totally different now.
Yeah.
You know, like back then, if you put out a record, if a record was really like a label wanted to put you out, they're gonna have to be willing to spend at least 2 G's.
Yeah.
See, like now to put out a record is $10, so everybody puts out a record.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you gotta ask yourself, is like, was somebody gonna give you 2 G's to put out that record? Like if it would have been back in the days, you know what I mean? Because chances are, then it's probably not worth it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just now like $10. Everybody puts out.
Everybody's let it rip.
Everybody's an artist.
Everybody's on my SoundCloud. Hey, listen to my SoundCloud, dog.
Yeah, it's like back then, like to be a DJ, you had to be really dedicated to it because you had to carry records and
Talk to him, Rex.
You got to buy the car.
Little flash drive. I'm a DJ, trying to act all cool. Back then, you really had to be about it.
Yeah.
You have to have a record collection. You have to stay on top of it and go to the stores and listen through shit and buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was a
like day and night.
process.
Day and night, man. The way things
so
are.
even saying that, so how do you feel about like the transition to now? Because you still here and you still doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it was a whole other thing, but it's dope. I really like it because right now, like the artist is very empowered. They're empowered now.
Yeah.
You could do your own thing from your living room. Yeah. From your bedroom, you could run an empire.
No, for sure.
You know, like
on an iPad and shit.
Like sky's the limit. Back then, you had to go through this, like you had to go through this commission first to do anything.
Yeah.
To even put out a record, it's like a label has to put you out, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna spend $2,000 on this already, and this and that, so you ain't getting no advance. All right, blah 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 blah. All that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, but that's the way it used to be back then. Now it's just totally different. But you could control your own destiny now. You don't have to go and depend on a label or even a manager or anything like that. You can actually do it yourself the way Too Nice does.
He's his own everything.
Yeah.
He even prints his own clothes, dog.
You don't play around.
No, we got to capitalize, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got to capitalize. And then I like knowing these things. I actually like it. You know what I'm saying? I actually like really, really like
But
it.
it's good to have that freedom, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Back then, you would have to like go through people to do it. You couldn't just do it yourself. And if you were going to do it yourself, it was like an uphill battle. Like now, you could actually make it happen.
Make it happen, and you don't really got to worry about the infamous industry line, the politics.
Yeah.
You don't got to worry about politics. You know what I'm saying? When you're letting it
you
rip.
don't need them.
Yeah,
and it's like you said that they used to have to go through a bunch of doors. They knocked all those doors down, and it's like one. You know,
now all you got to do is work.
The good thing back in the days, they used to give you a fat advance. Yeah. That used to be nice. You used to finish the record, and before you even sold the record, it was like, yeah, here's $100,000. I'd be like, wow, this is great. This is what I'm gonna do for a living. And then that shit just changed right around 2000. Right around 2000 when downloading happened and then all that shit.
Napster and all that.
Napster,
damn.
Yeah, I was like to the label. I'm like, okay, so that advance for the new record. They were like, well, we got to talk about that because records ain't selling like they used to. Blah blah blah. So it got cut to a third.
MP3s and all that shit started coming around.
Yeah, so that part wasn't fun anymore. I used to like the advance, and then the advances for publishing. You used to get like a record deal advance. Then you used to get a publishing advance. So it was like that. So I was like work on a record every year. I'm like, yeah, let's do another one. Make another one. Cash it in that. Shit.
Yeah.
But now that shit, you know, it happens, but you got to be like really huge already now. And then for anybody to give you any money up front.
Let me ask you. I mean, you've seen the whole transition of music from like the early 90s, late 80s to what it is now. So you went, from cassettes to CDs to
cassettes.
And just not only in that, in the business aspect of it too. You know, you've seen everything change. Like you said, you used to get advances, no more of that.
Yeah.
Now everything's digital.
It's totally different. Yeah, I remember the cassettes. Just used to get messed up on you. Like,
Yeah. With a pencil.
Oh, we used to get stuck in the radio. I'm like, oh man. I used to try to save it. I used to open it.
Yeah.
Surgery.
For real. If it was a good team, I had to do it.
And also like throughout your career, throughout your journey, man, you know, there's been those amazing highs, and then there's been those lows.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when was that moment that you felt that low, that you was like, damn, and then you needed to figure it out?
Like right during 9/11.
Yeah.
Like right around 9/11, it was pretty hard. Cause that's when I moved here and I bought this big house. I moved the house, this and that. Like that was like in like August or something like that. And then the very next month, 9/11 happened.
Oh fuck.
Dang.
So then work stopped.
Yeah.
Right there on the spot. Now I got this house. Like there was no work for like about 5 months.
Emergency break.
Yeah, there was no shows, nothing like that. So that was already like, damn, okay, I'm digging into my savings. I'm not working.
Yeah.
This and that. But that was kind of hard. And then the change of records not selling as much, that's when the whole Napster thing was happening. It was like that transition. So right around 2001 was really weird. You know, and then reggaeton took over, and then merengue was like, in the back burner. So that was like a transition period that I was like, dang, everything.
Yeah, what's happening? Like
You didn't catch the wave on that one. You stayed on that.
Yeah, because reggaeton came in and just took over.
Yeah.
And merengue just went, until merengue electronico came out. So I had to wait about another 6 years for merengue to kind of come back again.
Merengue electronico. Who's that? That Dominican dude that sings that?
Well, it's like a genre like Mafia did.
I know, but
did some vibes. Like Omega.
Omega.
He said merengue electronic. He took him to Santo Domingo. He was like, "Damn, I remember that day."
Yeah, that was like around the resurgence of merengue, right around there when Omega came out and all that.
Yeah,
Mafia was doing the tracks and all that. Yeah.
Damn, so that was like almost like a 4 or 5 year span there of like the figuring it out, like not knowing what the hell was going to happen.
Yeah, and then we put out. We put out a album in 2007.
Yeah,
we got nominated for a Grammy.
Dope.
But the record wasn't a hit. But I guess our peers all voted, and we got pretty close. And all
Yeah.
The body of work.
The fans talking.
Yeah. But it was still like dominated. It was dominated by reggaeton at that time, and the kids were already like getting into like something else. They're getting into reggaeton and really like shunning like merengue. Oh, it's my parents' music, and looking at it like that.
Yeah.
So it was like a tough time right around the 2000s, and like after like 2011, 2012, then it started to pick up again, and it's been pretty good since.
Damn, it was like 10 years later, boy.
Yeah, 10 years of the dark ages.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, but
and
look,
throughout,
but even 10 years since then, so you hit, you got back road. You got the wave back up, baby.
No, for sure. And we've traveled. He's called me like, yo, 2 nights, yo, I need to back up. What's up? Let's ride out. And I call Cito, yo, Cito, what's up? We riding. And then
those fellas always ready. Like, yo, let's do it.
That's the new 740 boys.
We them nasty rockers, boy.
Yeah.
Those definitely a nasty rocker. I'll tell you a little bit about nasty rockers, but you a nasty rocker.
I do a little bit of break dancing.
Yeah. What you got going on now?
Just touring.
Yeah.
Just touring. I'm putting together my band again. Trying to like really like do performances with a full band and the accordion and everything. So we've been putting that together.
Dope.
Doing a lot of rehearsals. The shows are starting up.
Dope.
The live situation. So doing a lot of that and recording. I got some dope guarachas coming out.
Nice.
Should be out in the next week or two.
Nice.
Some pretty hot stuff I'm proud of. And then merengue. I'm trying to do some nice new merengue shit too.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Right,
yo, and his rehearsals is no joke. You come out of there sweating. You come out of there hurt, legs hurting the next day.
And that's just a rehearsal.
All that, bruh. You ain't even listening. You ain't even learning lessons. You ain't even learning the lyrics yet. You got to learn the dance steps, boy. Hey, and you better not miss a beat because it's 3 of us right there.
Of course, dog.
And we got to be unison.
Yeah, once you miss that beat, that's it. The song goes.
Yeah, the dance was over. You ruined the show.
Cito and Tonight, they pull it off.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, when I had
been
my
doing it for years.
Yeah.
When I had my first merengue electronico, right, which was Eta Fiesta. And at that time, I was like, "Damn!" We did the remix with Cito Rocks, with Dos, Fito Blanco, and right. And when I sent to the Dos, he was just like, "Yeah, man, of course I'm gonna jump on that." I was like, "What?" No, for real. Like I had like a fanboy moment, right? I was like, "Damn, that's what's up!" Like, cause you're a pioneer to the game, and then and I met him through Plátano. So being with Plat, I was even younger when I was with Plat. So I would see you, and then you working with Plat. And he did some records on Plat's album too, which I found the album the other day cleaning my house. It's brand new, crispy.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we got to bring back some records, though.
For real.
Send me a shot.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Little remix.
No, and it's crazy to have you right here, right now, man. It's fucking awesome.
Thanks for the invite.
Of course,
no, it's awesome, bro. It's awesome.
Absolutely, my bro. Hey, so right now you say you're touring. It says going good with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good stuff. After that whole 2020, that was hard.
That's what I was going to get to.
Another one.
I was going to get
Locked
to.
up. I was going nuts.
Yeah.
Were you here when you were you?
I was here. I was up in Coral Springs in those days. But yeah, I was trying to do a lot of recording. I got into running because they start figuring out what am I going to do today. And before you know it, I'm running every day. So I'm doing that kind of stuff and just recording. But then it was great to see like shows come back because right around April 2021, that's when it kind of started again.
Yeah.
We went to New York around that time too, no?
Right before the pandemic.
Right before,
yeah. That was in 19, right before 2020.
We went to New York. He had a little tour out there in New York. We went out there. Me and Cito went out there. You know what I'm saying? Had a little show out there.
Rocked and nasty.
Yeah.
And Queens and shit.
And what's coming up next for you, man? Nice.
Yeah, I gotta go to Bolivia next week.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
That's dope,
Santa
man.
Cruz.
Damn, what's up? I think I got my passport. My passport is good, right, Mike? I think my passport. My schedule opened up. We go Bolivia. What's up on my Bolivian mommies out there? I see you.
Yeah, and then this weekend, where I'm going, Fort Pierce.
Oh, yeah.
Got a gig up there. So.
That's awesome, man. So that's great to see you still on the move like that too.
Yeah, no, I'm thankful that people still book us after all these years. You know?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
And throughout this whole journey, bro, what continues to like inspire you, man?
My children.
Yeah, hell yeah. The fam. Fuck
No,
yeah.
my kids.
One. Yeah.
My kids. You know, the music thing, sometimes it might be like, oh man, I'm not into it. And like I don't have sometimes the fire of recording like I used to back in the days. You know, 'cause I guess I've done so much and it's like, what am I gonna do now? You know what I mean? But then every once in a while this gem comes out and I get like I did something this week that I'm like, oh man, I'm back.
Yeah.
Just feel it. I feel it.
Yeah.
You know, you just know when you feel it.
That's
You
dope.
know what I
That's
mean?
dope.
And like yeah, I'm feeling that fire again. So
Dope.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Getting pretty productive now.
This guy feels the fire every day.
Oh, you see it. You see it. I got that blue flames. You feel me? You got the blue flames on that right there.
Young blood.
Oh, hey, Dose, man, a big part of the show, we ask every guest from the beginning of time when this thing started.
What you doing?
Do you believe in aliens?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
When I'm really high.
And I can touch the sky.
When I'm really high, I'm like, man, they're talking to me, dude.
Yeah.
They're talking to me.
So you too, right? It happened to me too. Right?
Yeah. I can relate.
You're like Smokey inside the pigeon coop.
Yeah. So when I'm smoked out, I kind of believe.
Yo, have you ever seen anything crazy in the sky and shit?
In Washington Heights, there's a couple aliens are rolling around the street and shit.
I remember
asking for money.
I remember seeing something crazy in the sky in Texas. We were driving somewhere.
shit.
It was like something. We were like, yo, what was that? And we all said that in the car.
Yeah, oh
But
shit.
it was
everybody saw it.
kind of like, but that's not my own. That's my only one.
Yeah, that was good. That was good though. That was good though. At least you seen it. You
We
know?
were all like, oh shit.
That's awesome.
That's
So
crazy.
you guys believe in UFOs?
Man,
Yeah, I
aliens?
believe in that. There's this world is big. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on, and there is room
Right.
for extra
There could be a
curricular
whole. There
activity.
could be a whole other Earth on the other side of.
Right.
Exactly.
For all we know.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I don't really believe nothing that nobody like says anymore. You know what I'm
You don't
saying?
believe
Like,
in it?
nothing. I gotta see it to believe it.
I hear you.
And there's unexplained shit right here on this earth that we live on. So imagine out there.
Yeah, just look at this.
Deep
Look
into
at that.
We don't even know about our ocean.
Unexplainable shit right here. Don't blink.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure that one out.
You know what I'm saying?
Let
But
it
we
rip.
got each other. You see?
Yeah, let it rip.
How do I know you guys are not aliens?
You don't.
I feel like I am.
See?
Yeah, I feel like I am.
See, he says that. He
Well,
says that.
You might be a little alien.
Yeah,
too.
you're
know,
alien
we're all
too.
creative in our own way, man. You know, think outside the box. And
Innovative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? You ain't afraid to let it rip.
Oh man, you blew my cover. All right,
Man, your physique, you still look like if you're 22, first of all.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
You know, well, like just for men always works.
You know what I mean?
You see mine, I went blonde this time.
Yeah.
If I don't do like just for men, it should be white. It should be totally white. So I
Hey,
gotta-
pero eso tan fashion.
Yeah.
It's 2022 now, and it's like you could put some. You could look at me, bro. You could make it. You could put a gold. That might look raw.
And I only did this for the
Or
show.
silver, or
I only
silver.
did this for the
You
show.
can have
the
silver.
I'm usually like I let my gray out because the chicks like it.
Yeah,
Chick
yeah.
like
Yeah.
it. Yeah, in my building, they always like, hey,
Yeah.
with my gray
Hey.
looking. You know, but whenever I got to do stuff, even though I blew my cover,
Yeah.
I'm over here saying like, yeah, I use just for men, but I did it for the show.
Hey,
It don't matter,
Córtalo ahí.
look right.
Yeah, you're gonna edit that part out.
We'll edit that.
Hey, but that's how they all start. You know, they talked about that in the beginning, and then now they want to touch it. They run up and touch it and stuff. You know what I mean? The girls, they're confused, but we help them.
But
You change the color all the time, or it's like,
this is the second time we did it, right?
Well, Let It Rip season 2, which was the whole last year, it was all black, right? Boom.
right.
Let It Rip season 3, I said, okay, cool, we got to spice it up a little bit. So this is my second time putting color on it. The first time was half yellow, like goldish, and then magenta pink.
oh,
Yeah, to match the collection that we put out
The new
with
collection.
History Mix. With History Mix,
No,
exactly.
you imagine his clothes and all that shit was wild.
Good
Yeah,
too
this
nice.
ocean blue is coming soon. so we,
ocean blue.
so we flipped it on
They
them.
go together.
Oh, hey, Dose, man. What words would what would you tell a young you coming up, man?
Yeah.
Well, education.
Yeah.
Okay.
Educate yourself. It's very important. You know, even if you're gonna be in music or you're a rapper, whatever, like get a degree. You know, like worry about school. Like I try to tell my kids, is like they try to like sometimes act, oh, I want to be this musician or a model or whatever, but they never talk about the other part about school.
Yeah.
You know, getting good grades and all. I'm like, right now, that's your job. Your job right now is to get good grades.
Good grades.
So I try to push that a lot more, and more than just like the dream of making it or being, because not everybody makes it.
Yeah.
So it's really just, educate yourself and get into whatever hobbies you're in, and you might make it if you put your all into it. But really educate yourself. Very important.
Yeah.
Very important.
Absolutely.
Even
absolutely.
educate yourself on what you like to do. Like
I wish I would have worked harder in school when I was younger. But I figured it out later on. I was like, damn, I slacked off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't give it my all.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way.
But also, but you was following your musical dream. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I should have been trying to get A's instead of just settling for C plus and B. You know what I mean? I was just settling for passing.
Gotcha.
And that's a horrible way to go about anything.
Yeah.
Like half-assing it.
But you wasn't half-assing your music though.
I could have worked harder on everything. Man.
On everything. Okay. You could have gone.
I could have worked harder.
It's a good way to look at that.
Yeah, that's the way.
It only
Yeah.
pushes you harder for tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why we here, still rocking and rolling, baby.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we need to put you back on some dancing gigs, though. You need to be traveling the world dancing.
What's up? Where we going? Belgium? What'd you say? Belgium?
Belgium was badass.
What? No, what you said we going? What you
Bolivia.
Said? Oh, Bolivia.
Bolivia. Santa Cruz.
In March?
That's in 2 weeks. And then I'm going again at the end of the month.
Shit.
So probably the one on the 27th.
There you go. Mike, write down. Jen, write that down right there in the notepad. 27. Write that down right quick before he forgets. Write that down.
Well, hey, Dose, man, thank you so much for joining us, man.
Oh,
It's been
man, this was
amazing having
fun,
you on.
man. Thanks for the
Hell
invitation.
yeah. Hell
Absolutely
yeah.
amazing
My
having
brother.
you on. Hey, fucking nothing but success to you, man.
Thanks, man.
More success because you've been doing this shit for a long time already, man.
Oh, no, thanks,
Yeah.
man. I'm going to keep rocking and rolling, man. And good luck with your career, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Don't
Thank
let
you.
them hit you.
No, I try. That's the name of the game.
Baba
Try
weed.
not to get hit.
Try not to get hit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man,
Salute,
and thank you. And you got a chair here, and don't blink whenever you're
Hell
ready to come
yeah.
back.
Thanks, man.
And a verse too. Just let me know. Send them
right,
things
you got
over.
it.
Waracha.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, that beatbox was sick though. He killed it.
Do you want to go like end the show with a beatbox?
Let's do it.
All right, let's see. Go. Okay. Okay, look, we just had a hell of a show with my nigga Dose, and you already know, jump in like Geronimo. Hold up, keep it going, Dose. We just had a great show. Welcome to Don't Blink. You already know I freestyle and I don't think. Got my nigga Dose doing the outro, and you already know I'm coming through and my flow is like automatic. I'm so at it, cause I'm coming through like automatic. I'm back at it, lost it, catch it. Got my nigga Dope, stop, coach, you can have it. Cause I'm coming through and I could do it like that. I could do it like this, I could do it right back. Dose came through, just bless the podcast. My nigga Uly and Dose, they bomb dads, yeah. Hell yeah. They bomb dads.
You killed it.
Hey, you guys are bomb dads.
Hey, there's been another episode of Don't Blink Podcast. Me, the kid, Fulanito, Dose,
Yes.
in the building. Thank y'all for joining us. We love y'all.
Bow.
I think me and Two Nights got something great going on. We got some great guests coming up. It's gonna be dope. We got some dope people that already signed up to do it with us, which is great. A lot of people show us love, and it's because we love them back for sure.